So Gary, I loved the film. There's so much to talk about with the emotionally driven story, the themes running throughout, and the characters. I was wondering what were the most important aspects for you for Dawn that made you want to be part of the franchise?
It was several things. I think that I thought that the sort of marriage of Matt Reeves and his previous work with Cloverfield and Let Them In, him that's coupled with this material, I thought was potentially very exciting. I could sort of just see it, it was, you went, yeah, Matt and Planet, that could be exciting. And I liked the script, this sort of film about family and community, and it was this I played this character who is so sort of carrying around his own emotional angst, and he's the tragedy, his own personal tragedy that he's experienced, and he's not a bad guy. He's not a villain. He's just sort of very, very conflicted. I thought that was kind of in a way that there were no villains. There were really in it. But we've all got our own story.
I quite like that as well. There wasn't a villain. Everyone had their reasons for doing certain things, didn't they? How would you describe his moral compass?
Oh, he's a good man. I mean, yeah. I think loyal, trustworthy, resourceful. I mean, he's a was an ex sort of, or was a policeman in law enforcement before all of this kind of went down. It's 10 years on from Rise of the Planet of the Apes. The simian flu's wiped out most of Earth's population, so that we are the survivors that sort of were immune to the disease and then survived the ensuing sort of collapse of society. It's a good man, yeah.
And to what extent were you a fan of the previous Planet of the Apes?
I remember seeing the first one. I was 10 years old when that came out. I saw the series. I saw pretty much all of them. Then there was a TV series. And I think I had the little figures, I would have been, it's like, I suppose 12, 13, collecting the little, I think they may have even come in a cereal box at one time. I'm sure that there was a run of the little apes that you could get from cereal. Yeah, big. I mean, the first one is now considered. I mean, it's a scientific, a science fiction classic. So it was quite a sort of wonderful thing to be invited into, part of the history. Cinema history, yeah.
And there was that particular scene where you broke my heart, where you were looking at the pictures of your family on the iPad, and the importance of electricity in that is quite thought-provoking, I thought. What would you do without it, and what do you think would be the first thing you'd do if cut off for so long and then suddenly get power back?
Well, in his particular situation, he reconnects with the pictures of family. If I was cut off so long, I don't know, music's a big thing. I'd have to plug in something and listen to some music. I think I love the moment in the film where the song plays and they get the electricity back for the first time and you hear that song. And we are clever. You do. I mean, just what we've done and what we've achieved and what we've built and what we've made and what we've imagined. We're pretty amazing, the human species.
I wish you every success with the film when it opens in
Thank
UK
you.
and Ireland. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you. It's lovely to meet you.